Cryptolians, crypto crackheads. Today is Thursday, May 6th, and you're about to get Timified. Hey, new viewers, this is what you're going to learn on my channel. I teach retail investors, which means you're new to this crypto space. I'm going to teach two things that other crypto channels are not doing, especially the ones that provide trading, but none of them are going to teach you this. First, I'm going to teach you how to enter safely. I know that you've probably listened to a YouTuber talk about a coin that already went up 3,000% and then it dumps on your face, right? Watch my Harmony and Pirate Chain videos, then you might be one of those people. I teach you how to enter safely with a statistical probable likelihood of being in a winning trade. And two, I teach you that if you like OMI, you sell OMI. If you like Cardano, you sell Cardano. If you like Phantom, you sell Phantom. If you like Veracity, you sell Veracity. And if you don't believe me, after this video, that you'll want to crank it up to 2x speed, you want to go to my description section. I have links where it says library, my library videos. You want to watch my 20 bag video. I prove it to you mathematically. Doesn't mean you sell all your bag to get it back more. No, that's what 20 bags for, 20 to 30%. I prove it to you mathematically there that you can accumulate way more if you actually are selling instead of buying and praying. So those are the two things I teach you how to do so you can be way more profitable in this crypto bull market. And at the end of the video, if you happen to like what you see as you watch this on ×2 speed, so crank it up if you haven't already, come on, you're too slow. Then you can hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you like what you see. I don't want you to do it now. If you don't like what you see, hit a thumbs down. I want to know. That's a pretty good ratio. I like to see that. Also, if you do subscribe, new viewers, I need you to let me know which crypto pronoun you have chosen in the comments section. I need to know if you're a cryptolian or a crypto crackhead. That's the rules of this channel. YouTube even put it in their bylaws. You have to choose your crypto pronoun. They are gender neutral and gender fluid. Are you ready? New viewers, great. Cryptolians, crypto crackheads, I know you're ready to go. Here we go. So, returning viewers, you know that about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, I had anticipated that the market was going to take turns being bullish or sideways or down or bearish and bullish, specific regard to Bitcoin and Ethereum. New viewers, you would want to watch my sine cosine thumbnail video. I called it. And it was a very daring call because it had never happened before. Because Bitcoin's bull market started 5 months earlier, so it's going to move sideways, essentially is what's happening, right? And I described it all in that video. However, something cool is happening right now. I think it's going to get even more dynamic, but hopefully that means more bullish. I think we're going to have a third player help hold the market and lead it up. As Ethereum might cool its tits here, Bitcoin is still going sideways, it's not charging up to 69K right yet to its origin line. I think Cardano is getting ready to lead the market up. I think it's going to help Bitcoin get to 69K. I think it's going to help Ethereum hold a posture in a higher level consolidation so it doesn't consolidate lower. I think Cardano is about ready to lead, and everybody loves Cardano. So I just long Cardano twice, actually 3 times. My first one I got stopped at 2% loss. My third one, I raised my stops to a 25% profit, and I just relonged it at a perfect level. I got it again. I had luck. But anyway, I long Cardano because I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I really think it's going to lead the market, and here's why. So everybody knows that with am I freaking recording? Good. All right, sound on. Gosh, I got 15 minutes into this video, but whenever I'm a dumbass and I don't have something on, or actually no, my microphone was way down here. I was talking without a microphone. It might have picked up the sound, but it wouldn't have been very good. But anyway, so putting my money where my mouth is, everybody knows I've been talking about tone. And shame on you all. You didn't tell me. I told you when I do something stupid, say, hey, cosas verdes, stop being stupid. You didn't realize this in your analysis. You could have caught me on tone. I was telling you all very specifically on the week, this is why I just moved a large portion of my portfolio into tone. Because this range is so clearly defined on the weekly candles. And I was saying in my analysis before this freaking big green candle happened, I said, if a weekly closes above this consolidation area, the next candle is going to be green. And I was saying it on this candle when it was here. And then when it started skyrocketing, I was thinking, what? Why is it skyrocketing now? This almost never happens. It almost closes first and then goes up on the next week. And this is where you guys should have said, Tim, you're being stupid. Stop being stupid. Look, it already closed above it. Look. Why did you tell me this, guys? Feel free to say, stop being stupid. Seriously. It already did. Confusion cleared. this, I'm using tone as an example. Why? Let's go to Cardano. Does something look familiar? Look, it also closed just above the consolidation point. Look at this. Next screen candle, huge. Not only that, it's going to be doubly strong move because it's breaking all-time highs. Blue sky breakouts are often among the strongest breakouts, maybe with exception of the cross. New viewers, you just need to watch my previous videos. Returning viewers, you know what I mean. That's like the best thing to buy is the cross. But anyway, at the bottom of the BTC pairing. When the 10 EMA crosses above the 21 EMA, and then you get a retracement, sometimes if everything's not skyrocketing, and then you essentially can get 10x pretty easily, right? It's a pretty easy play. But they're almost all gone, essentially. But anyway, so this is going to be a doubly strong breakout, folks. And so since everybody loves Cardano, right? And it's already a huge cap, and it's like, you know, I don't know, it's like the favorite coin of YouTube crypto. And honestly, I think that's a very unfortunate thing, but, you know, whatever. I don't care. I longed it because, remember what I've always said, forget about what coin you're looking at. Look at its posturing. If you're trying to make money, you don't need the name of the coin. You don't need the news. You don't need it. You just need the posturing. So now, not only am I putting my money where my mouth is, as I say, I think Cardano is getting ready to lead the market, I'm literally putting my money where my mouth is by that mantra of stop worrying about the coin, the name. Worry about posturing. If you're here to make money, Cardano hasn't changed your freaking life. Besides all the hours you've wasted watching YouTubers talk about it and all of the promises it's making without having a finished product, right? But its posturing is by far the best out of all big caps in terms of entering a statistically probable winning trade. And that's why I longed it. And because of this idea, it closed a week above its consolidation, closed the candle week. The next one should be green. In addition to, it's a blue sky breakout. This is going to be a strong move. This is going to be strong. This could be just as strong as Ethereum's. This could be the beginning of something pretty big on Cardano. As much as you guys know I freaking bash this coin, I hope that you can see I put my money where my mouth is in regards to that posturing over name of the coin. Name of the coin doesn't freaking matter. I longed it twice. I took 25% profit. Here, I'll just show you actually how I did it. I was trying to buy the breakout here. I did not have a plan. It bit me in the butt, but I only took 2% loss. I was when a 5-minute candle, after 5 minutes were red on this line, the first one started printing green. I just 5x leveraged market buy. I put my stops in somewhere down here for a 2% loss. It did. I was pissed off that I spent 90 minutes of my life babying my stops just to lose, I don't know how much money, but I lost 2% of my capital in my futures account. But then right before I went to bed, I got a snack or whatever. I looked at it and Cardano started screaming down and it hit this horizontal perfectly with all this support. And then I saw that the 3-minute RSI was all the way down, like farther than it usually goes. And I was like, yes, this is just the exchanges stopping people out. And that's the best place to long or short is when the exchanges can see the order books, know it's going to go one way. They don't have to move the price, they can essentially stop people out if they want by selling because they have a lot of money. They're whales. Some of the biggest whales in all crypto are exchanges. Anyway, I thought, yes, I'm going to catch this perfectly. And right here, and I actually got it at this line. I put my green line where I got it. And then Cardano started screaming. Once it got up here, I've moved my stops to actually where this white line is. Let me zoom in. Let me show you why, though. Something that other traders who are recommending leverage aren't telling you. So since Cardano's way up here, this is way in the profit, I thought, yeah, if Cardano wants to come down and kind of rebase, it might try to rebase on top of this, and it might wick all the way down to here. But if it does get to this area, that means it will go down farther, and I will be able to re-enter along with more money at a great price. And what happened? It did go down further. So that's kind of my basis rule, right? A, I'm going to take profit at this stop. And B, if it does hit the stop, that means it will go farther down. I want to avoid getting wicked out at the bottom of a consolidation for it to scream back up. The plan worked perfectly, and I relonged it right at this line. So far, so good. So after I'm done recording this, I need to go put in my stops into profit, maybe up here, or just at break even. No, I would take a small loss. I would probably put it down here because it might want to retest it a couple times, honestly. So I might give myself a little bit of room here at first, and I'll wait till it gets up here to move it heavily into profit. That's probably what I'll do. I want to see a few bounces to be confident first. But anyway, so I'm putting my money where my mouth is, literally. And that was the history behind it. And I recorded like a 90-minute video showing me trying to do this here. I was all pissed off at the end. I was like, hey guys, and I haven't posted it yet, patrons, but you'll see me like, gosh, what a waste of 90 minutes just to lose $68. Yeah, something like that. I was only playing around with like $2,500 or something, but because I don't like using I don't like having a large leverage position in a bull market with small alts. It's just the risk reward isn't there in my opinion. But it was such a statistically probable trade for the reasons similar to tone. Okay, now we care about posturing, not the coin name. Covered that. Covered my reasons why I think that Cardano's getting ready to lead the market. Let me show you what to look out for in the event that Ethereum's price movement down will trump Ethereum's party here, or Cardano's party, and it'll bring Cardano down with it. There are some things you really need to watch out for, okay? So, things to watch out for, you might want to go to the fifth. There are several things to watch out for. So, pay attention here. See, I told you I already recorded this damn video, but my microphone was way down there. All right, so as you can see on the 15-minute chart, the trend right now is that 200 EMA. Look, bouncy, 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 bouncy. And this is part of the reason why I re-entered my long. And the other long that I got into on a wick was this right here, or it was one of these two. I think it was that one. And I said, yes, it's hitting exactly while Cardano's hitting a perfect horizontal and everything's way down, and I think it's going to scream back up. The exchange is going to be happy by stopping people out who are sleeping so they can't take, they don't have to pay them money on their longs. It's like, yes. And it happened again, so I re-entered my long. But anyway, this is the pattern. So something to look out for is this. If Ethereum is going to consolidate lower, like let's say down here, or potentially lower, but for now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But this is very realistic right now. I think it's a 10% drop from the very, very top, which is not a big deal. It's cryptocurrency. 10% swing is nothing, right? It's like, it doesn't, like, it's like farting in your sleep. Ugh, I'm going to go back to bed, right? So, or your spouse farting. That might keep you up for about 10 minutes. Anyway, I've never had that happen. My woman doesn't fart, right? So anyway, so this is what to watch out for. This will trump Cardano's party if it happens. I would look at the 50, even though I recommend very strongly. Actually, what would this be bounced on? The one, like the 2 hour 10? Hold on, let me see. Maybe I shouldn't use this as an example. Yeah, but it's so much cleaner looking on the 15-minute. Okay, you can break the Cryptillion crypto crackhead rule. Actually, Cryptillions, use the 2 hour. Crackheads, since you're crackheads anyway, go to the 15-minute time frame, but then get off of it after this. This is for education purposes only. Just look how clean this is, right? So one thing to look out for is this. If Ethereum's going to pull Cardano down, it will probably look like this. You'll see the trend break, and Ethereum's price will start closing candles under this orange line, which is the 15-minute 200 EMA. It's going to get rejected from the line. The orange EMA will essentially, with this support line here, see how that wick down here, all this, see this area? Very, very pretty awesome line, actually. So it will close between the EMA and this line. And if the 200 EMA of the 15-minute goes like this, it could either really squeeze price down fast, or it could actually be the pressure Ethereum needs to say, nope, I'm going up. But if this were to happen, it's probably going to pop one way or another. However, if Ethereum does steal the show in a bearish sense from Cardano's, likely bullishness, it's going to look almost exactly like that. It might happen a little farther out, right? But it's going to look like that. Damn it. Tim, you have learned how to use TradingView, okay? Please use it. All right, so that's what it's going to look like. That's what to look out for. Now, if you want to use non-crackhead timeframes, this is what to look at. I think it's the 4-hour RSI. Daily RSI. The daily RSI on Ethereum, you want to see it. It might wick past, but over the next few days, if Ethereum's going to take it, this is what it will look like. I mean, in conjunction with the 15-minute time frame, it's going to look similar to this. And if it's not going to steal the show, it'll do something like this on the daily. However, so this is bullish. Ethereum might end up doing something like this, okay? And that white line is its moving average of the RSI new viewers. This is what I want to happen because girthy green dildos are fun, right? However, if Ethereum's going to steal the show on the daily, you'll be able to see it. It'll get rejected from it. But you'll also be able to see it with a heads up on the 15-minute candles getting stuck below that 200 EMA, which would take a couple days. And you might be able to see it faster on the 2-hour. No, probably not. The 2 hours are going to reset, so that's all in line. Gosh, can you see a little faster on some other time? I don't think there's a good way to get, maybe on the Stokes. Hold on. I wish there were a way to kind of indicate faster here. You won't want to see Ethereum Stokes go much below this point on the daily. If it does, and remember from my last video, I said the thing to watch out for to see which one of the 3 most probable paths Ethereum is going to take is the 2-day Stokes. So I guess I deleted that box. If Ethereum is going to steal the show, this is also what you'll see on the 2-day Stokes. You're going to see all these support and resist. I already did this in my last video. So new viewers, if you don't know what I'm doing here, just watch my last video, which I recommend. So you can see my calls play out essentially. But it will do this. It will start heading down here and it'll get in this box. And the moment that Ethereum says, okay, everybody, hey, we're done taking a nap. Let's go. Come on, everybody. It'll probably roll like this. And what this would look like is Ethereum doing this on the 15-minute, but the green option. Okay, this is taking a nap, then saying, okay, everybody, let's go. However, go back to the 2-day Stokes. If the 2-day Stokes break through this box, hey, Tim, that's RSI, man. If the Stokes break through this box, Ethereum is almost definitely going to follow a path like this, and it's going to go ping off of its origin line through which it just broke. It's going to ping off of it, and you'll be able to see it in the 2-day Stokes. Okay? Essentially confirm that that's, and honestly, I think this is the least probable among the 3 paths we have laid out. New viewers, if you want to see me draw these in the last video, you can see me there are 2 videos ago, whatever, but these are the paths that we have. Either Ethereum's going to go straight up to like 58,000 or 58,000. 5,800, 5,700, and then it's going to play with this origin line, above and, or perhaps even use it as support, something like that, or just ping around it, or Ethereum's going to get rejected from it, build up a base just under it, come through it, build a base on top, and then keep going. I think one of these top 2 up here are more probable than this third one. However, you're going to be able to tell really quickly with the 15-minute, you'll get a heads up from the 15-minute, right? Whether this is going to happen, because it'll crash down, just like I said, it's going to have a squeeze play down, but also on the 2-day Stokes, you will see it go through that box. So if this third option happens, and those are how you're going to tell, you have an edge on the market to tell if it's going to happen before it happens. 15-minute, 2-day Stokes, right? Or the daily RSI crashing through and not coming back above the moving average. So you have 3 ways to have an edge on this market to tell which one of these are going to play out. And honestly, you don't have to think of it like that. You can just think of it to tell if this will happen or not. Because if this doesn't happen, then it will be a more bullish sentiment. And if this doesn't happen, Cardano is going to help pull the market up, folks. Cardano's getting ready to scream. I really hope you guys, returning viewers, you can appreciate how much I really live by the idea of forget about the coin's name, go after posturing. And new viewers, if you don't know what that means, it means stop worrying, stop being proud you own a coin. Seriously, it's going to hold you back. Who cares about the coin? Care about the graph. Care about the weekly closings. Care about EMAs on the daily and the weekly. Care about the weekly 10 EMA. If you don't know what that means, library section, description section in this video, in all my videos, I have links. It says library right there, or you can go to one of my playlists. It's the library playlist, right? It's all free content. And if you're new to this, honestly, if you watch that stuff, just the library videos alone, you're probably going to make like 3 to 10 times more money in this bull market. Like I don't, this is not financial advice. I can't make that promise, but I mean, just look at the comments on all my past videos. I mean, determine for yourself. People are doing pretty well here. Now, month of April, did we do well? let's scoot that one under the rug. But most people had some unreal. As long as you didn't sell bottoms, you're okay now, right? So even OLT, poor OLT. But anyway, that's a coin. New viewers. But anyway, that is my analysis. That is me putting my money where my mouth is in 2 regards: posturing, and we're not just going to have sine cosine wave, but we're going to have, gosh darn it, what's the third one? Is it tangent? The tangent? No, tangent is with a circle. What's that third line in trigonometry? Dang it. Oh, I'm really good at math too. Oh my gosh. Coming up blank. Somebody leave me a comment. Say, hey, 𝐭𝐫𝒄𝐻𝑚, since you were too busy being stupid, here's the name of that third oscillating wave wave function that you can think of. And feel free to call me stupid as you leave me a message. Leave me a comment what that is. But yeah, we're going to have a third player in here, and I put my money where my mouth is. So let's see how this plays out. How to have an edge on the market if the bearish one or the non-bullish one plays out. That's the only one you really need to look out for, because if that doesn't happen, it's just everything's green dildos. You don't have to worry about that, right? A chimpanzee can make money. And new viewers, if you liked what you saw, you might want to hit subscribe, thumbs up, leave me a message, cryptilian or crypto crackhead. You have to choose your crypto pronoun. Remember, they are both gender neutral and gender fluid. And you need to watch my library videos on ×2 speed. Do yourself the favor. It's going to make this bull run so much more profitable for you. You just got typified.